दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना ईमान में वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क को वफा रखना ईमान में वक्त से
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Everyone, welcome back to Friday's Sermon for Kids, where with me for his very first time to my right is Atar and to his right is Ashir. Atar, it's your first time. What does it feel like?
Honestly, same as Usman. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm really looking forward to it.
And we are looking forward to having you for an amazing discussion because, dear audience, Alhamdulillah, this was a very, very special sermon celebrating a very, very special fulfillment of a beautiful prophecy.
कि 20 फरवरी का दिन जमात में पेशगोई मुस्लिम मौद के हवाले से याद रखा जाता है और इस मुनासबत से जमातों में जलसे भी होते हैं 20 फरवरी इस दफ़ा तो 3 दिन के बाद आना है लेकिन मैंने मुनासिब समझा कि आज के खुतबे में इस हवाले से कुछ बातें करूं। ये पेशगोई हज़रत मसीह अलैहिस्सलाम के यहाँ एक लड़के की विलादत की थी जो बहुत सी खूबियों को मालिक होगा।
So dear viewers, of course this is a very special time of the year because Ahmadi Muslims across the world are celebrating the Musleh Maud Day 2023. We're going to find out about that, but before that I have to come over to my panelists who are sitting with me right now. What are your newly learned points this week?
One thing I learned in this week's Friday sermon was that as a child, Hazrat Mirza Bashiruddin was a very weak and frail boy as he had many problems with his eyes.
The new thing that I learned this week was that Hazrat Mirza Bashiruddin Mahmood anhu was one of the best scholars in India.
Alhamdulillah, very, very true points in both cases. We'll get into those, but before we do, we have to come over to you, dear audience. We're going to find out about your newly learned points, for which we go straight to Kids Take.
This Friday's sermon, Huzoor bin Nasr al-Aziz said that the promised Messiah salam, received a revelation of a promised son with many excellent qualities.
In today's Friday sermon, beloved Huzoor bin Nasr al-Aziz presented the views of Western and European scholars regarding Hazrat Mirza Maud's commentary of the Holy Quran.
Huzoor Anwar Ayadahullah bin Nasr al-Aziz said that Hazrat Musleh Maud left an example for us that we should always work hard and never rest until the flag of Islam and Ahmadiyyat reach the corners of the earth.
Rabbi told us about Hazrat Musleh Maud. Yet Huzoor told us that Hazrat Musleh Maud has left an extensive intellectual treasure, including his work on the commentary of the Holy Quran.
In this week's Friday sermon, I learned that the Holy Quran is full of prophecies, and we can reach Allah through the teachings of the Holy Quran.
Huzoor said that in his Quran exegesis, Hazrat Mirza Bashiruddin Mahmood provided the commentary for 69 chapters of the Holy Quran.
Jazakumullah Ahsan al-Jaza, dear Kids Take presenters. We love hearing your Kids Take. Remember, if you did not send in a video, send in a video next week. We love hearing it. All right, discussion time.
Now, I know this is a very important topic, but for us kids, we need to start off with the basics. Can you tell us what Musleh Maud Day is?
The Musleh Maud Day, in essence, is about a very famous prophecy that was revealed to the promised Messiah ﷺ. This is over 100 years ago, right? And it was in the town of Hoshiarpur when the promised Messiah ﷺ had gone and, cut himself off from people and prayed and been in a deep connection only with Allah Ta'ala and not with other people, that Allah revealed him, and Huzoor read out that entire prophecy. So what we celebrate, this is very important for kids to understand, right, is not the birthday of Hazrat al-Musleh Maud raziyallahu anhu. That's not what we're celebrating. We are celebrating the fulfillment of that prophecy.
Alhamdulillah, that explains many things, but the prophecy itself was pretty long, right?
You are absolutely right, Atar. Because in that prophecy, Huzoor even mentioned the entire prophecy, right? There are 52 different signs given about what that promised son was going to be like. But the prophecy that Huzoor focused on a lot, right, was particularly this one. Huzoor said that Allah had told the promised Messiah that this son would be extremely Zahino Fahim.
Alright, Mirza Sahib, now you'll have to explain what that Urdu word is for us.
Yeah, I don't think anyone listening to us right now is gonna have an idea of what that means.
And I would not be surprised because that is a pretty difficult word. But lucky for us, we don't have to figure it out because we have our trusted presenter, Hadis, who's going to take it away with the word of the sermon.
Jazakallah, Mirza Sahib. So audience, we have a big one again with Zahino Fahim. Being two different words, both originally from Arabic, they are used together like this in Urdu. First is the word Zahin. The word means intelligent, as in someone who knows what to do with knowledge. The second word is Fahim. It means someone who understands something, that is, he or she is able to absorb knowledge from the outside world. Allah had revealed to the promised Messiah alayhi salam that the son he would have would be Sakh Zahino Fahim, meaning he would be extremely intelligent and understanding. How that prophecy came true with wonderful colors is what you'll find out about next. Back to you guys.
Jazakumullah ahsan al-jaza. Hadis wonderfully explained how this prophecy truly applies to Hazrat Musleh Maud radhiyallahu anhu.
I know Huzoor talked about all the books and speeches of Hazrat Musleh Maud anhu. It was a very large number, one that I can't remember anymore.
Not a problem, Atar, because Huzoor went into those numbers for us. Just for starters, Huzoor mentioned how all of the books, the articles, and the lectures that Hazrat al-Musleh Maud gave in his life come to over 1,400. That's 1,400. You know, we get tired after one or two speeches. We're talking over 1,000, right? But that's not it, right? If you combine all of those together, right, including the commentary on the Quran. So like, you know, when you write about the details of the verses of the Quran, that's called tafsir. The tafsir of the Quran that he did, right? You combine all of that together, then overall, the amount of information, Huzoor said, comes to over 75,000 pages. Now that is a life filled to the brim with brilliance and knowledge.
75,000? I struggle with writing 3 pages at school. That's just amazing.
Extraordinary. This just proves that the prophecy was truly a divine one from Allah.
And then aside from that, talking about the brilliance of Khalifa Sani radhiyallahu anhu, even the enemies of the Jamaat came forward and they were forced to admit, right? So the enemy that Huzoor pointed out, this is a famous person, right, that came in the history of the Jamaat. His name was Zafar Ali. And he was a famous, you know, article writer. He owned a newspaper as well. So he used to publish a lot of things against the Jamaat in his newspaper. But he told the enemies, so people on his own team, right? He told them, you people cannot compete with Mirza Mahmood Ahmad. He's talking about Khalifa Sani radhiyallahu anhu. He's like, you people can't compete with him. Why is it that you can't compete? Because he has the knowledge of the Quran. Whereas you, compared to him, haven't even read the Quran in your dreams like him, right? Just think about that, right? These are strong words. He's basically telling his own people, you have not even been able to read the Quran like him in your own dreams, the way he understands the Quran. And so this shows that even the enemies of the Jamaat were ready to admit that Khalifa Sani was brilliant with his understanding and knowledge of the Quran.
Subhanallah. And this was just his knowledge in talking about the verses of the Holy Quran.
Exactly. And there were other books that Huzoor talked about which Hazrat Musleh Maud anhu wrote, right?
Absolutely there were, but we are going to talk about those by diving into our next incredible segment, for which, dear audience, we take you straight to the question of the sermon. Alright, dear audience, welcome once more to our incredible segment, which we know as the question of the sermon, where you sitting at home, as well as our 2 incredible panelists, will have 10 seconds to get the right answer with 4 options. The question this week is, what is the name of the book, which was originally a lecture by Khalifa Sani radhiyallahu anhu, where he talks about the difficulty faced by Muslims in their history? Option number 1, Nizam-e-No, which is called the New World Order. Option number 2, Khilafat-e-Rashida, which is rightly guided Khilafat. Option number 3, the political solidarity of Islam. And option number 4, the outset of dissension in Islam. Your time starts now. And your time's up. Okay, let's find out if you have the right answer. Atar.
This is a pretty hard one. I think I'm going to go with option number 3.
Okay, and what do you think, Ashir?
I think I'm going to go with option number 3 as well.
And your answers are absolutely incorrect, unfortunately. Oh, mashallah, it was a good try, but the right answer was number 4, the outset of dissension in Islam.
So, Marbi Sahib, I think we need a little explanation on what this book is about.
Exactly. Just the title itself is filled with hard words.
You know, the history of this goes all the way back to the time of the 3rd Khalifa of Islam, that is Hazrat Usman Raziyallahu Anhu. This book right here, its name is pretty long too, and you said that right, it's filled with pretty hard words. The original name in Urdu is Islam Mein Ikhtilafat Ka Aghaaz. Now break that down in English. It means the outset of dissension in Islam. Outset means the beginning, like when it started to show up, of dissension. Dissension means when people can't agree anymore on the same thing in Islam. Basically, at the time of Hazrat Usman Raziyallahu Anhu, there's a lot of wrong things that have been said about the companions. May Allah be pleased with all of them. And many historians have said that those companions did very bad things. They disobeyed Hazrat Usman and they caused problems in the Islamic Empire. And that is what ultimately brought about the downfall of the spiritual system of Khilafat amongst the Muslims. And so it's a very, painful history of Islam. And many wrong information, just as I said, are out there. So Khalifa Sani, Hazrat Musleh Maud Raziyallahu Anhu, delivered this incredible lecture, right, where he essentially explained in very beautiful ways how it was not the fault of the companions, but certain other evil people who became attempted or tried to show that they're Muslims, who spread this wrong information and wrong ideas in the Islamic Empire, which ultimately brought about the downfall of Khilafat, right? Because people became weak in their faith and in their devotion. And this was such a brilliant lecture that a very famous professor, right, who also knew Islamic history quite well, his name was Professor Abdul Qadir. Huzoor talked about him in this Friday sermon. He himself said that, I myself, dabble in history and try to research this stuff up. But he himself admitted that I have not seen, many people. This is very rare that somebody is able to speak so brilliantly and explain in such a wonderful way the Islamic history from that particular time. So this book right here is a must read for every single Ahmadi Muslim.
Alhamdulillah. And don't forget about the other famous lectures he delivered as well.
Oh, no denying that. I mean, the list would just go on, right? But one of the other main ones that Huzoor talked about is called Nizam-e-No. Nizam-e-No basically means the New World Order. And in that, Hazrat Musleh Maud talks about different countries and how they run their governments. So how their political systems work, right? And how the solution that Islam gives is the best one out of all of them. Even then, right, we're still not out of books. Like, I could keep on going. As a matter of fact, Huzoor even himself said that the points he presented were just a summary, and that even in his hour-long sermon, he was not able to present all of those points. This just goes on to show you the amount of treasure of knowledge that is present about Hazrat Musleh Maud Raziyallahu Anhu.
Oh, wow. And now I fear we're running short on time too, no?
You are absolutely correct, Atar. And so you know what that means. Take it away.
Got you, Rabbi Sahib. Remember to watch the full khutbah.
And get back to us with the old critical message.
Did you enjoy this week's Friday sermon for kids? Want to know how you can make it even better? Tell us what you learned from beloved Huzoor's Friday sermon and send your videos at FS4KIDS@MTA.tv no later than every Sunday, and we'll try our best to include them in our next show.
Now, we might not be able to include all your videos every time, but you can see them on our Instagram and Twitter at MTA Canada. Remember, at Friday Sermon for Kids, you're not just the audience, you make the show.
See you next week.
Beloved Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, began his sermon by informing us that Jamaat around the world was celebrating Musleh Maud Day. We Ahmadi Muslims celebrate this day to mark the fulfillment of the prophecy of Musleh Maud anhu. Allah had told the promised Messiah والسلام, that he would be given a very special son, a son who would have incredible qualities, which would be of incredible service to Islam and Ahmadiyyat. One of the qualities told by Allah was that he would be Zahin or Fahim, meaning he would be very intelligent and understanding. Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, then went on to describe the proof of how he fulfilled those qualities.
Exactly. Hazrat Mirza Bashiruddin was quite weak in his health in his younger years and had very little secular education. But despite this, all the speeches, books, and articles he had given and written through his life come to an astounding 75,000 pages. From those, over 28,000 pages were of the Tafsir Kabir, that is, his explanation of the verses of the Holy Quran and deep meanings they contain. But Ahmadis are not the only ones who believe this to be an incredible tafsir. Many other scholars, including Professor Abdul Manan of Patna University, said that there is not a single Arab or Persian scholar who has written a better tafsir than Hazrat Musleh Maud anhu.
But this acceptance that Hazrat Musleh Maud anhu has incredible knowledge went beyond these people. Even enemies of the Jamaat, like the famous writer Zafar Ali, who was against the Jamaat, said that many of them can never defeat Mirza Mahmud Ahmad anhu. That is because he has the knowledge of the Holy Quran and a dedicated Jamaat, ready to give up everything for the sake of Islam Ahmadiyyat. Hazrat Musleh Maud anhu delivered other brilliant lectures like Nizam-e-No, that is the New World Order, where he talks about different ways of running governments, and also the outset of dissension in Islam, where he talks about how problems came and started amongst the Muslims. But Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, explained how there is still way more information to cover. The achievements of Al-Musleh Maud anhu simply cannot be given in one sermon. And of course, remember, these are just a few accounts from many presented by Huzoor in his Friday sermon, so don't forget.
Make sure to watch the full khutbah.
And until next week,
Khuda Hafiz.
इमामे वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क वफा रखना, दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना. इमामे वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क वफा रखना, इमामे वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क वफा रखना.